person I admire the most would have to be my sister, Kristin Warner. During this speech, I'll talk about why I admire her. This speech will contain her accomplishments, how she's always been there for me, and how she's one of my best friends. First, I will talk about her accomplishments. She graduated high school with honors with distinction at the top of her class, and following her graduation, she got a full-ride scholarship to Ole Miss through academics. Now that she's a senior attending Ole Miss, she has maintained a 4.0 GPA through biology at Ole Miss. I couldn't be more proud of her. She has been inducted into multiple honor societies, and here recently, I got to witness her be inducted into Tri Beta, which is Beta, 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 and it was such an honor to watch my sister be inducted into one of her last honor societies through her senior year. She also recently passed her GRE, which determines if she will be accepted into PA school or not, which she is, and we are all very proud of her for that also. Through all this, she has maintained a full-time job at the lily pad at Oxford on the Square. And if you ask me, that is a very big thing to accomplish also, because she's always very stressed, but she always finds a way to do it. Secondly, I will talk about how she's always been there for me. My sister has always seemed to give me great advice, whether it's for a boyfriend, about our mom, about how I should dress my child in the future, or what I should do about my next assignment for school. She's been great so far. She's always held me when I cried, and if she feels necessary, she'll cry with me, but sometimes she just tells me to suck it up and wipe it off, which is very normal because, yeah, she's my sister. She always drove me places, whether it's to school, to the skating rink, to get our hair done together, or to get our nails done, or to just go get something to eat. It's always been a joy riding with my sister because we would jam out to music. She tells me she's going to be an awesome aunt to her niece Bella, and I couldn't agree even more. She's always been there for me, and I think she'll do the same for my daughter Bella. Next, I will talk about how she is my best friend. We share clothes like there's no tomorrow. We always ask our mom to buy more clothes because we wear them out because we switch them in and out every day. If they're not in Oxford, they're in Coldwater. If they're not in Coldwater, they're in Oxford. So our mom, I bet that's half her money goes to is clothes. She will go without for me so I can have everything I want. She'll take out as much money for student loans for me so I can have the education I need. She's been such a great sister, and I just couldn't thank her enough. She will wake up at 2 a.m. to come get me if I want ice cream, if I want her to paint my toes, if I want to just talk, if I'm bored. If she's crying, I'll wake up at 2 a.m. We both know we'll always be there for each other no matter what. She'll take care of me while sick, and if she's sick, we'll both go get each other's soup, and she'll always ask me if I need anything. Do you need a washcloth, a wet washcloth? Yes, so she'll go get it, and that's just awesome because, you know, I've never really had that, but she's done it for me. In conclusion to my speech, I talked about her accomplishments, how she's my best friend, and how she's always been there for me. She is my very best friend, and she's been there for me through my whole pregnancy, and I would call that a true best friend if you ask me. My sister is very smart, and she does a lot for me, and like I said earlier, I couldn't agree more that she's going to be a great aunt. I love my sister so much, and I thank her for everything she does, and I thank y'all for listening to my speech today. I appreciate it. Thank you for listening about my sister, Kristin Warner.
Everybody, that's a big